Alright everybody, welcome back once again to another matchup for the opening week of the Mario Superstar Baseball League. I am your host, Winata, aka Gage, and today we are going to see the matchup between the defensive powerhouse that is the Bowser Flames, projected at number 5 in the entire league, and known for one of the strongest infields in the game. And in addition to that, their opponent is going to be the most offensively capable team in the game, which is the DK Explorers, headed by one of the best batters in the game, being Donkey Kong, as well as batters such as Hammer Bro, PD Piranha, and Pianta, Yellow Pianta, I think, specific. They don't have anything crazy defensively, but they are here to play offense. You have the Pistons, and you have the Warriors. That's what we're looking at right now. Prime 2016 Warriors, Prime 2004 Pistons. I'm just saying. But without further ado, let's get into the matchup. The first game will be in Donkey Kong's turf. So we'll head it off into the jungle for this one. But like how we do in the other ones, we are going to flip the coin to see who will go first, and the rule always will be that the person who is home, which in this case is Donkey Kong, will be heads, while the away team, which is Bowser, will be tails. And right now it's facing heads right now. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And it is heads. So DK will actually bat first, which means in this case the Flames will go, and then the Explorers. So we're going to go ahead and build up the Flames, which, interestingly enough, and this is, I think, one of two teams that do this, them and the Garlics, but we're going to get to them at some point. But the Flames have their captain at catcher. Actually, they do not. Let me check something really quick. Apologies for the confusion, actually. I just have to double check. Excuse me. Oh, I'm a little too far back. So the Garlics play catcher. Okay, that is my mistake. Okay. I will say that to confirm, the Garlics do have their catcher as their captain, but it is not the Flames that have it as well. So pitcher number 1 will be Bowser. Their actual catcher, funny enough, will be Junior, his son. And then for first base will be the Blue Shy guy. At second base, you have the illustrious Toadsworth, although an old man, still will get the job done. And rounding out is the Paragoomba, and their ace outside of Bowser being the shortstop, who is Princess Peach. And then rounding out the outfield will be Purple Toad, the Blue Noki coming back, which if you don't know from the previous match, Blue Noki so far has been the only non-captain to have gotten MVP, and that was during Game 2 of the Dynasties versus the Waluigi Smart Alex. So if you want to go and look at that, just go to the channel and just look at the previous videos. I may pull up a playlist at some point, but right now let's finish up the rest of this outfield, who it is finished up with Red Toad. The Flames are ready to go. And so for the DK Explorers, so both captains will be pitching very similar to the Smart Alex versus the Dynasties. Catcher here will be one of the best batters in the game, which is Petey. And then for first base, you got Magic Koopa, Blue Bones. Third base, Green. And at shortstop, Yellow Pianta. So really outside of second base, they are really strong on their infield. Alright. And then Brutoad. Definitely the glaring issue will be center field. But if these two can come through, if Blue Toad and Dixie Kong can come through, then there shouldn't be many other issues. But like I said, this team is about hitting dingers with 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can consider to be like big hitters. And we will keep this as is, at least for the first week, the inaugural week. DK Jungle, the Explorers will be going first, same as usual. Let's see what will happen. This is going to be a good one, I know that, so sit back, hang tight, and let's look at how Game 1 will go. Starting off with the green Magic Koopa on the DK Explorer. Starting off, great hit, honestly. That's just enough to get a single, so single starting off in the first is really nice. And then coming back with Dixie. Good hit right over Bowser's head. Blue Noki, gonna grab it, but just another single. Simple as that. Excuse me. Alright, Blue Toad is up. This is a perfect setup in the hopes of getting a Grand Slam. If Blue Toad doesn't screw this up. And he does. He missed a star hit and made it to where he would get an out. But DK very well could make this. He whiffs that one. Tries to get ready to go. Goes again. Bowser is surprisingly a really good pitcher too. And they are out. DK is out. But in turn you have Petey. So you have 3 power hitters in a row. That's crazy offense. But with Bowser being one of the best characters, not only offensively but defensively, it could fare difficult. Green Magic Koopa is going for it, and the first point of the game has been settled with a good lob from Petey. Purple Toad not being able to get there in time, and the Green Magic Koopa going into home base. There you go. And there's no stopping here because Hammer Bro, being one of the best hitters as well, is part of this. Even with that keen eye. A whiff. Another whiff. Oh my goodness. And he struck out. Oh, that was a big play from Bowser. It was a very intense situation, already being down by 1 and potentially being down by 4. So, really good pitch job from Bowser. DK up next, also a surprisingly good pitcher, despite being a power hitter as well. Blue Noki up first to bat. Is she going to get struck out? No. But Dixie will be there to get the out, and so now it will be Peach's turn. Captain, not V-Captain, this is just a weird matchup thing. I don't know why I said Captain v Captain. I should know better. So she gets a base off, and it is really funny that Bowser was able to convince Peach to be recruited, or really she just got drafted during the final round. Which, by the way, there was a round in the final round of the draft where it was an all-star round, and Bowser's pick was Peach. Peach was, the dynasties had Yoshi, and a whiff from Bowser. This is big, so that's why I'm gonna pause what I'm talking about. A good strikeout. But then his son is coming. And a good catch from who I would consider one of the more weaker fielders. Really good from Blue Bones, really showing that he is out here to play some defense. Waluigi's pick was Wario for his ace. Good hit from Yellow Pianta, but Red Toad is just right there. Blue Bones coming up after a really clutch defensive play. Is his offense going to be able to tell the game? It sure as hell is. He is the first one to come up on base in this inning. Alright, the technicality of the Magic Koopas could be what can help edge them out. Just that much more. But Bowser's playing a great defense. I cannot even lie right now. Alright, 2 outs in. One more Magic Koopa. Bowser just doesn't see through the BS. And Paragoomba is just right there to catch it. Scoreless inning for the DK Explorers. All mushrooms this round. This will be very interesting. We have seen this before and in the previous match, and it is not a bad idea. See, just like that, a good little pop. Able to get on first base, ready for the next Toad to do his thing. Great hit. That could be, it's an out. It could have been a fair ball. It almost could have been a home run. But Purple Toad was able to get there quick enough, so they weren't able to get a double play. Toadsworth, his first hit, and it was out in a double play. Great play from the Blue Magic Koopa at first base. That's why you always have them at first or third base, because they will just grab it and are some of the best fielders in the game. Best in the league when you have multiple, and Toadsworth doing his part as well for the Flames. Good from Peach. Great from Peach. Great pitching from Bowser. Wow. Great hit from Paragoomba. Wow. Normally he's not known to have a great hit or a great batting stat, but that was a really good hit from him. Blue Noki up to bat now. Thought that was a ball. A foul ball. 2 strikes up. And a fair ball, but it's enough to maybe get a double play. But no, Noki was able to be like, no, I'm going to get my first place, although sacrificing her teammates' work. Peach getting that whiff. Really good hit, right? Split in between both of them. And now in the same position as they were before Noki came up to bat. Blue Shy Guy. What do you have in store for us? Okay. Ooh, missed a star hit. That's not good. You don't like to see that. He does it again. Oh my goodness. Alright, Bowser. Maybe he'll use a star hit. Who knows? And now they're actually tied up in star hits. Oh, he is whiffing like crazy. There it is. There's that classic hit, but it is not enough. It is out. Good play from Toad. And even better play from Donkey Kong. Surprisingly, a really good defense from Donkey Kong. He's actually been doing... Like, obviously Bowser was going to be doing great. Toadsworth with the catch! Oh my god, that was really good. Old man still got hops. Old mushrooms can't jump. Bull crap. He finds a way. Ooh, that's a fantastic hit from the Hammer Bro. Not enough for Blue Nucky to get it, and it'll probably be a double. And it is. Great hit from the Hammer Bro. And now up next is another power hitter, the Yellow Pianta. Not only a fantastic fielder, but a great batter. Hits that pop. And it's enough for the Hammer Bro to come in, making this a 2-0 lead. But unfortunately for the Yellow Pianta, not making it to where he can get that double. But with his work not being in vain, because he was able to get one extra point against the Flames. Good stuff, Yellow Pianta. Peach did not grab that. That is very unfortunate. She's actually pretty well known for her fielding outside of pitching, obviously. Pitching is her best thing by far. But she's still really good at fielding. But not on that play. It did not want to come out that play. As Magic Koopa hits another single. Good hit. Good deal. Another score. Blue Bones be able to get in and make that run. Good for the technicality of the Magic Koopas. Alright, Dixie, what do you got in store for us? A 3-0 lead at the top of the fourth. Honestly, if you're a Flames fan, this is not exactly what you want to see, because slipping through the cracks of this seemingly impenetrable defense. But it seems a lot of their balls are going towards Purple Toad in the outfield, and it's just not working out the way one would want. Bases loaded, Blue Toad being able to maybe hit a pop, if not for Bowser potentially playing some really good defense. Okay. Good star hit, but not enough. Potential good star hit. It did not work out, though. Alright. Now this is a big opportunity. Except for Blue Toad being able to come through defensively. It is very interesting that even though DK and the Explorers are seemingly much more offensive, they're really good defensively. As Blue Dry Bones is able to get another out and potentially shutting out the possibility of them getting anything within this fourth inning, making it go down to the wire of the fifth. Blue Bones was not able to get that one, and now we have one on base with Red Toad. Now, Old Man Toadsworth hits it, and now they're both on base. This is Paragoomba. He had a fantastic hit last time. Let's see if he can get it this time. Okay, that's fine. Good hit from Paragoomba. Wow, that's what they needed. And Toad's going for it. And it did not work. He got too greedy. Oh, that is unfortunate. They could have had bases loaded if it wasn't for Toad getting just a little hungry. A little too hungry. Our DK Explorers are going to try to see if they can try to make this lead go further. As PD hits a great hit and is able to get a single off of that. Hammer Bro up now. Last time he had a fantastic hit. Was able to get a run for the team. DK tried to steal the base, but it did not work. But he is still in. A great star hit. Wow. Unless Red Toad comes and gets it. Luckily, it wasn't too far in for the DK Explorers to have to worry about a double or even a triple play. But the Pianta, Yellow Pianta, just coming in. Bases loaded with 3 powerhouses. Unfortunately, they are also really slow. So now it's up to Blue Bones to have to be more technical in his play. And technical does he, with a little bit of power too, because now it's 4-0. Good hit. Good hit slowly but surely. Wait for your power hitters to come back. And just clean house. Oh, this is a potentially a really good strategy, but Bowser's had enough. He wants this lead to stop. And they are going to do that. That's another good thing is, like I said, they're a defensive team for a reason, right? They may be only 5th in the league, but they are still really good defensively. One of the best defensive teams, but looks like could even be the DK Explorers, could be in that conversation. But doesn't completely showcase it as Blue Noki gets a run, and now this is big boy stuff. Peach comes in and is able to get a double for Noki. Safe, we're good to go. Alright, next up is the one and only Blue Shy Guy. Oh yeah. And a little bit of a potential comeback. Good job, Blue Shy Guy, let's fucking go. Flames are going to try to see if they can get a redemption. Kings of the 5th inning. And Bowser could be that guy if DK messes up on the pitching, which he really hasn't. He really hasn't had too many cracks fall through. Bowser has, but now, nope. Double play. Wow, that was a big play. That was massive. Bowser thought he had something going, but it whiffed, and it was all because of Pianta being just such a good fielder, being able to just, yeah, that's no issue. Blue Toad not catching it, and now they're only halfway there. Good hit from Bowser Jr., and Peach has made it to home, 4-2. That is not a... That is... Oh! Oh. That was a fantastic foot play from Dry Bones. And of course that closes out, and the winners are the DK Explorers in Game 1. Now who is MVP? I would think it's either going to be Donkey Kong or Blue Dry Bones. Due to crazy defensive plays. There he is! That's the boy! Congratulations, Blue Dry Bones. You deserve it. Getting... having a, I think it was like a clutch run, as well as the amount of defensive plays you've come up with, is amazing. So if you look at the Explorers, right? Pitching. 2 big plays. The whole league's team plays, or not the whole league, I'm sorry, the whole organization's team play. And DK with an ERA of 3.6. That is elite level ERA. Like a 3-2 is elite, and in this case, I would say it's pretty elite. Oddly enough, Bowser, who is known to be one of the better pitchers in the game, kind of faltered a little bit. As we can see, he allowed more hits, but not by a lot. But he had more strikeouts, but he also had more runs allowed. And those runs were, even though it was just one, well, even though it was 3 runs, that was all that was needed for that to not be the case. I'm learning something every day. Besides that, though, let's look at our batting averages. We've got a 67%, 33, 67, 100% from Blue Dry Bones. So not only has he had 2 big plays, but he also had 3 hits, 1 RBI, and hit 100%. That is really good. No wonder he got MVP. Go through all of this one more time, just so that whenever we get the stats fixed up, and they just kind of struggled a little bit. I mean, Peach did what she could, 100% batting average. They were trying to play it, but DK was like, yeah, no, we're going to be scoring some points. And that's exactly what the Explorers did. Alright, heading into Game 2, there will be a couple of roster changes. Obviously, with the new pitching lineup, one, they're going to be going to Bowser's Castle. And Bowser will be home. DK will be away. So I'm going to real quick, heads is up. Bowser's heads, DK is tails. Who is going to bat first? And it is Bowser. Bowser will be batting first. So we'll do DK's team first, and then we'll do Bowser's at Bowser's Castle. So at home, they did good. The Explorers did fine. So the change in pitching. Instead of it being DK now, it will be Dixie Kong. And then from there, Mr. MVP himself. The first MVP for the Explorers, by the way, in franchise history. So I just always got to say congrats to that. Oh, that is okay. So this could be more difficult for this team. Why is that? Well, yeah. So I'm gonna have to take center field. Yeah, that's the only thing you really can do there. Alright, and for Bowser, he will now be catcher, because taking his spot for this match will be Peach. A much stronger, although Bowser is still a fantastic pitcher, I think Peach is flat out just considered the best pitcher. So we will see. We'll see if DK's pitching will go crazy, or if it will not. Who knows? I'm going to put him at shortstop because of running and also being able to jump high. Third base, we just got to hope that Bowser Jr. does his job. And then up to Bowser's Castle we go. And the Flames will be going first. Play ball. Gotta set the tone right, Bowser. Offensively, that is. Let them know. Yes. Good deal, Noki. Alright. Noki tried to steal a base, but Dixie tried to catch it. Peach just had to wait for the right hit and was able to get into first base. Alright, Blue Shy Guy, show them what you're made of. Unless Dixie says otherwise, that very well could happen too. Foul ball. Double foul ball. Kind of just bringing strikes up. Ooh. That one was really close. Noki very well could have been taken out there. Struck out on that one, first strikeout, but Bowser's up to bat, and when you see this, it is terrifying, especially as someone like Dixie, who isn't I mean, she's a good pitcher, right? But not like Donkey Kong, so there is still a little bit of pressure in that when you have the best batter in the game. And it's sometimes best you just try to walk him. Oh, that was a rough play for Bowser. He hit his star play, and it's crazy. Both times that he's hit the ball, he's hit his star, and it's been done miserably. Beautiful play from Green Magic Koopa. Enough to... Oh, nope, he's going to keep it as a single. That's for the best, for sure. But yeah, Bowser has now done that twice in this series, and that hasn't worked out. As Bowser Jr. makes a big catch. A beautiful hit from Blue Toad, but it will not be enough, unfortunately, because Red Toad will catch it, and Magic Koopa will get back on base. But that was a great hit. Right. Okay. I know Peach is trying to be careful with this guy, because same thing as Bowser, they have one like him. And first home run of this series is by DK himself. 2-run homer. Get that out of here, it's flying! And now they're up by 2, starting in their turf in a strong way. Pity up to bat, so meaning they are not stopping anytime soon. Right over her head, and is enough to get a single for Mr. PD Piranha. And now Hammer Bro coming in. Having 4 straight power hitters is just crazy. That's where they could get the most of their scoring. But Toadsworth, still being a great fielder, great second baseman, was able to catch that and make it to where previous MVP almost could have made that, but he did not, unfortunately. Not on that hit, at least. Flames have to be up by 2 in order to stand a chance. But DK at right field, proving that Dixie can stay as pitcher. Pianta not going for that. Unfortunately, just was not tall enough to get it. Good hit from Toadsworth. Bases loaded. Oh, and Hammer Bro fumbled, meaning that Bowser Jr. can be able to get into home. Now they're only down by 1. Yeah, Hammer Bro had messed up at center field, which we know for the Explorers roster that that is their weakest point defensively. Like, their infield is fantastic, but their center field is where their struggles could lie, because Hammer Bro is a hitter, not a catcher. Paraguma trying to make a hit, and he strikes on a ball. No! Now, he knew that one was a ball. Ooh, a really good hit. Magic Koopa almost could have gotten that, and now because of that great play, the game is tied up. Good job, Paragumba. It was not enough space for him to catch it. All right, Blue Noki, y'all are tied. This is very important. Ooh, whiff that one. Okay. Dixie's gonna try to stop it, but that was just a really good hit from Noki. Is it enough? Donkey Kong doesn't catch it, and now they're up by 1. Toadsworth is able to come home. So he made one really good play and then kind of struggled in that one. Okay. So it shows he is human or monkey after all. Alright, Flames up by 1. They have 2 on bases, third and second. Peach could very well make a fantastic hit. Will Blue Toad be able to catch it, though? And he is. He's going to try to make it home anyway, and he doesn't care. Paragoomba is able to get home, and now they are up. Their one's up by 2. You like that, baby? It's a crazy game, isn't it? As he gets a single hit, and Blue Nookie goes in, and they're not. She's not able to get it. It is out. But having a now having the 2 lead. Coming in at the bottom of the second. These Spores are going to try to punch back with their own offense, you know, what they are known for. And Blue and Yellow Pianta coming in with a great hit, but Noki is going to catch it, most likely, yeah. As she confirms that right in the intercom. Blue Bones, great hit. You know, the first game 1, he did a fantastic job, not only on defense, but also on offense. So, kind of put a name for himself, and it'd be kind of expected. Good play from Paragoomba. Typically that would have worked, but I guess not with Paragoomba, or at least not this time around. Ooh, that was a slow one too. He kind of got messed up on that one. A good strikeout. A good defensive round for Peach, for the Flames, being able to keep that lead up, and now with the man himself batting. Is he going to hit that solo? No, not this time around. But Blue Toad goes in and catches it. Oh my goodness. Blue Toad has been on fire these past 2 rounds, or 2 innings. These past 2 innings, he's been doing great. Bowser Jr., though, kind of claps back. It hits the wall, but it's not an out. It was safe, and he's able to get a single out of it. Like father, like son, they hit dingers. Purple Toad coming in with a great hit, but Donkey Kong fumbles. He fumbles it, but it's out. They get up. My brain can't comprehend this. So they get a double play out of that. So he was able to catch it from him missing it. Still caught it, so he actually saved it. And was able to get a double play out of it because Bowser Jr. didn't respond accordingly. Great hit from Dixie. That's going to stay in fair. And she will definitely get a double out of that. Having a good speed stat to go with her, so running into bases is second to nothing for her. That is normal. It's definitely one of her strong suits. Blue Toad coming in with a very small hit, but because of how small it was, Dixie was able to see that and maintain in second to prevent a double play. Donkey Kong coming in with after making a home run and now getting a good single off with a good hit onto the right side of the field. Petey coming up. This is what they were waiting for, is a situation like this where they have bases either loaded or semi-loaded and try to get the right hit to finesse and skyrocket it. And skyrocket it, they almost do. It's enough to get Dixie into home. Good hit from Petey. Although it was not a home run, it was kind of close. It wasn't an out. And so they get one more point on the board, and now they are only down by 1. Coming in at the bottom of the third, and Hammer Bro having a good possibility of doing the same thing. Ooh, okay. That is the way to hit, but it's a foul ball. But it's out of there, but not in the right direction. He was able to read that. Good job. Masterful hit by Hammer Bro. Wow. Donkey Kong second guessed it from his own teammate, but regardless, he was able to tie the game. So he was able to do the exact same thing as Petey. Get really close, make it bop off the wall, and have Toad struggle to get it. Good deal, Hammer Bro. Alright, Yellow Pianta, are you going to repeat what these other powerhouses have done? We shall see. Because this could either put them in the lead or make it to where the Flames could have an opportunity to get up. And be able to do 1-on-1 to this in this series. Blue Shy Guy with the... Ooh! Blue Shy Guy with a great catch. But they were still able to get one score off, but they were able to get out The Pianta. Paragoomba not getting it. He was like, where was he going? The Hammer Bro going in, able to get another double, so now they are up by 2. Blue Dry Bones with a good hit to the point where the Paragoomba didn't know where to go, and the Noki had to just go with the flow, and it was just not enough. Magikoopa up. The threat that he makes with his batting can be immense at times, especially over there in Waluigi's team. Good hit. Ooh, try to do that again. Yeah, from the Smart Alex. The Smart Alex Magikoopas are something else. But they're really trying to prove themselves that they're crazy over here too. Over in the Explorers. That was a beautiful hit. Able to get Blue Dry Bones out of there. With first and third ready to go. They decide to swap. They decide to take out Peach. And bring in Purple Toad, who, by the way, is not on their pitching roster, so that's very interesting. But she has been struggling this go-around. It's only bottom of the third. Great hit from Dixie. That is enough to get them doubled now. Wow, the amount of scoring that they have done within this inning is great. This is really showing how good their offense is right now. Showing why they are the second best team in the league and why they are known for their offense. Is stuff like that. But this could be the end of it unless if Blue Toad makes a good hit. Nope, he tried to call a ball and it did not work out. 6 runs in that inning. That is amazing. They tripled their score from what they got in the first inning. Or quadrupled it, but you know what I mean. Like they scored triple their points to get quadruple of what they currently, or like of what they had. So the Flames have to try to play this very smart, since they aren't the best necessarily, unless it comes to like Bowser Jr. And fortunately, Toad was able to make a good play. Get first, and Toadsworth, although known for his fielding, could do something good batting. Unfortunately not on this play because this was in a double play. Not looking good for the Flames in this current inning, especially whenever they're fixing to give up this inning to the Explorers, who just scored 6 points on you just now. And unfortunately for Paragoomba, DK is enough of a runner to go and get it and catch the ball. He learned from his mistake of whiffing it that first time when he caught it again and was able to result in a double play. And it's out of here. It is out of here. It's gone. Second home run for Mr. Donkey Kong and the Explorers. Probably now leading the league, as of right now, of course, in home runs. He is the only character currently to have more than 1 home run as of right now in a series. But not just in a series, but in general. But that's besides the point. PDO. And this type of lineup is threatening because it's stuff like this that happens. PD with another home run. He's just going to strut his stuff back-to-back homers. Really showing the Flames that playing Toad right now is not the way to go. It is not the way to go right now. 4-10 down by 6 at the bottom of the 4th. This is what you would fear as a Flames fan. Their defense not coming through, the pitching just not being on point. And the third one! Oh my god! And this is what the DK Explorers game plan is. This is their motto. I hit dingers. Wow! Hammer Bro, PD, DK, and we're coming in with another one with Yellow Pianta coming up. Their lineup is crazy. But it makes sense as being the number 2 in the league. And is it? It almost happened though. It got really close, but it was an out. Peach was able to get there. Blue dry bones coming in. Whiffing on these, but it's okay. They're up by 7. Alright, she is out, but that is okay. Let the finesse of the Magic Koopas come in and just try to humiliate them more. On their home turf, by the way. This is the place where they practice every day. But no matter, even with that, good play from Peach, but even with that, they scored 3 more runs. 3 more that they're going to have to come back with right now. Good start though with Blue Noki. That is a good start. Peach up next. Although a great hit, it goes into the lava. That was a foul and a half. Nope, that's a double play. Yeah. Yeah, not with Pianta. Wow. A dinger from Blue Shy Guy. Good shit for the Flames. Blue Shy Guy. That is crazy. He got a home run before Bowser did. Good for them. And he keeps on trying to do star hits. Bowser, don't play it smart. Don't let your pride get in the way. Okay, good. Smart. Dixie decided to use some star hits to make fun of Bowser. And Bowser is out. That's the game. And the DK Explorers 2-0, 5-11. Wow. On their turf too. So it's a very similar situation right now to what we previously went through. Of course DK is going to be MVP. 2 home runs and the amount of plays that he had made. Right, Claire? What do you think about Donkey Kong winning MVP? Good to know, good to know. Thank you for my co-host Claire for giving that very insightful knowledge about how DK is just really good at a little bit of everything, specifically with pitching, and batting, of course, has always been his strong suit. He carries his offense on his shoulders, make sure that everyone can do their part, and although everyone else on that crew was hitting dingers, he was the one that would start it and made it to where gave them the morale boost that they needed during that little bit of time that they were down by a few points. So good on the DK Explorers for this win. Very well deserving of MVP. And let's look at those stats real quick. Alright. So for the Flames on batting, right, well, we're going to get to, the Explorers in a little bit. 3 hits. So in total, the batting average was at a 57%. 12 hits, 5 RBIs, 1 home run, which that home run was from Blue Shy Guy, which that is great. That was a really nice home run. He got one before everyone else did. I'll do this a little slower. Okay, and now if we go to pitching. So Peach had a 27 ERA. Wow. Now, really quick, what if we go to the Explorers? Dixie had a 9. 9 isn't amazing, but it's much better than 27. I mean, she did 3 times better than her when it came to the amount of errors that she had made. Well, that's not what that means, but you get my point. She only allowed 5 runs where Peach did 8, and the whole crew did 11. And then actually allowed more hits, but through the outfield. as well as portions of the infield just being super clutch. They were able to shut anything that the Flames are going to do. Surprisingly, their defense is doing a lot better than what the Flames are actually doing, even though the defense of the Flames would have been perceived as one of the best in the league. But it looks like this looks like a scary thing for anyone that's in the Explorers' schedule upcoming, like their upcoming schedule, because that defense has shown up. Already did all that. Oh, we already, no, that's the one we already did. Right, and a 20 yard, wow, man, that is, yeah, 20 and 27 is not what you want to see for your pitchers. Well, one of them isn't even your pitcher, and they didn't have to swap out. Dixie did her thing, leaps and bounds. 2 home runs, 1 from Petey and 1 from Hammerbro. That string, which no wonder why they bat the way they do, but that was crazy. 67, DK hitting 100%, as well as all of his defensive plays. Also having, he didn't have any big plays, but I feel like he had some great defensive comebacks. Right, alright. On to game 3, which is the final game between these two opponents. Let's see what happens when we go back to the jungle. And so, DK, of course, being first, we'll put him at heads and Bowser at tails to see who will bat first. 1, 2. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it is tails again. So, it'll go just like this. And for pitching staff this go around, so we're gonna. The Explorers really liked what they saw in his right field work, especially with a lot of them actually hitting in the right, like hitting right anyway. And oh, this will be very interesting. So they're gonna be doing a major change. I won't say major, but a pretty big one in Pianta being the next pitcher. The 3rd string pitcher. PD is a power catcher. Yeah, and then of course Blue Bones there, and then you're going to have the green Coops, and then probably, so far at least, because here's the thing with, I mean, we'll see, right? So they haven't really gotten a lot of hits from center field, to be quite honest. But they're going to safeguard it. They're going to do something like this. Alright. And then you, my good sir, will be catcher. So far. And your pitcher of choice will be Junior. I was looking at the wrong sheet, by the way. Alright. So we get to do all that again, which that's no big deal. back to the jungle of the home turf, but they feel pity on the Flames, and so they felt that they would go first in batting. Really just probably shove in their mouth how good their defense truly is, because there was this narrative before this match where it was primarily, the Explorers only play defense. The Explorers only do offense. They don't care about defense. They only do offense. But, as you can see right there, a great catch from Magic Koopa. Great catch from Hammer Bro. So they're shifting the narrative right as we are in the first week of this season. Great hit from Blue Shy Guy, but not enough for the Blue Toad. And so, but that was also the narrative too, was the Flames having such a big defense, but hasn't really showed up a lot. Like, look at that. Right off the bat, they have a hit off. They have a hit and a single RBI from it. Now, alright, double play right there. That was a good play. Toadsworth with a good catch, good hops. And then Magic Koopa didn't have enough. And Hammer Bro with the hit! And it was just so close to being a home run. But he at least secures first base. DK whiffs it. Bowser Jr. doesn't want to follow in his dad's footsteps. He wants to be able to pitch and bat very well. But that takes some practice, and it doesn't help whenever you're going through so many powerhouses. Even though you're a power yourself, you're one of the lesser power characters. Alright, good catch from Purple Toad, and on to the second inning. They're going to try to see if Bowser can become a threat, or if Pianta has his cool. And as I say that, Bowser gets his first home run of the season, so poor Pianta. At the end of the day, he is still a third-string pitcher, and with that being not awful, but definitely could get his morale down a little bit. So they want to set the tone right. They're like, all right, you embarrassed us at home. We're going to embarrass you at yours. Bowser Jr. with a great pop. Trying to follow in his dad's footsteps. Doesn't hit the dinger, but he does get to first base. And honestly, that is good enough. Purple Toad coming in now. It's going to be the mushrooms coming in. Hammer Bro whiffing. Wow. Okay. So infield kind of fumbled there just a little bit. I was not expecting that. A great star hit, but Dixie is there all day, every day. Is Purple Toad going to get there? He will, so there won't be a double play. Toadsworth with the right amount of finesse, but they are able to do it this time around. The same play happened again, but Hammer Bro actually caught it and was able to commit to the double play, rather than whiffing, catching, finally, and then not, or both of them being safe. Blue Pianta, or oh my gosh, Yellow Pianta this time around, coming from the pitching mound to the batter's box. Yerp! Good hit. Toadsworth not being able to catch that. That could pose as a potential second, but he keeps it at a little single. A Dave's little single. I gotta appreciate it. He knows his lane. He doesn't want to overstep his boundaries, and that is a winning mentality. But unfortunately, even with the winning mentality, he was not able to get it, as Toadsworth was able to make the catch that needed to happen to make a double play. Dry Bones coming in could do a double, but same thought process. He's like, we will take our one, and we'll get here slowly but surely until our powerhouses get here. He's trying to fish out for balls, but it's not working out. A beautiful hit from Blue Toad. There you go. Blue Dry Bones being able to maximize on a double. And try to see if he's going to whip out that finesse again. And he does. And it's a fair ball. It's not even an out. And they tie up the game 1-1. That was a really good star hit. And it very well could have been an out, but it was actually a play. It hit the ground first. Barely, but it did. Dixie coming up. Great hit too. They really are trying to load the bases up so that whenever one of their powers come in, which is right now, they can explode. Pick off until you can do what you need to do. And with that, they are in the lead by 1 point, but Hammerbro getting the job done. Not hitting a home run or he didn't hit a grand slam, but that is perfectly okay. Because that's where Donkey Kong could come in and do that. But this is all or nothing for them, so he needs to go strong. Alright, he hits it. He hits his star ball, and it's enough to get a double in. Dixie gets there on time, and now they're up by 3. That was honestly a really good deal from him. PD up. Very well could get this to a 6-point lead. And Hammerbro expedites. All of them expedite. The fumbles of the outfield. Oh my gosh, and DK was able to get there. Now they're up by 5. Alright. Yellow Piana getting there. Is it going to be a single? Not for Petey. It's going to be a double. And now they're up by 6. This offense is exploding. Alright, they're going to take out Bowser Jr. because he is struggling really bad. Blue Shy Guy. Their previous first home runner going to be in the pitching mound this time around. An interesting choice. By the way, not on the pitching roster, but you didn't have to have me tell you that. Sorry, the exhilaration has got me practically illiterate, even though I'm trying to whip out big words as I always do. As Peach does what she needs to do to stop the end of this madness, and they try to retaliate. Fair ball, Paragoomba does not make it. And strikes out Blue Noki. Good job, Yellow Pianta. Still showing that their pitching staff is... Their pitching staff still does what they need to they still do what it takes to be one of the top dogs in the league. Great hit from Dry Bones. They're going to try to see if they can... Oh my goodness, a great hit from Blue Toad. Blue Noki doesn't get there on time, but Blue Dry Bones unfortunately didn't think that it was going to work either. He was getting ready to run back, but because it was fair, he was in a really poor position, and so he was out unfortunately. But Blue Toad making a great hit. Alright, another ball. The first ball. Tipped it off. That's actually really smart because otherwise he probably would have whiffed it. And that was actually a ball. See? Magic Koopas are playing it really smart. And does the classic over the shortstop and causes a triple for Blue Toad. Up by 7. This is a wash so far. A wash. Which is wild because the last matchup was the same way. Good play from Bowser Jr. I'll give him that. That was a good play from Bowser Jr. But I would have thought that this defense would have actually came to play today. But they just didn't. The offense is just too good, and the defense is just on par, if not better, performance-wise, over there at the Explorers. That was odd, because that was, like, definitely not going to be a ball, but he didn't try to hit it anyways, because it was a very shifty ball. A good move from Shy Guy. And a great hit. Does Dixie get there on time? No, neither of them do. That's enough for a double for sure. He's like, not only will I be a good pitcher, I will put the team on my back and try to get us up in scoring. Bowser trying to find the right hit. And that is what they needed. That is our Bowser's second. This is his second home run. Second or third home run. Finally. And the homer in the game that they needed. Good stuff, Bowser. Now you need to do that 2 more times. Bowser Jr. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Bowser Jr. with a good hit of his own. Will DK get there? And he does! A big play from DK, oh my god. A great hit from Purple Toad. I mean, if DK wasn't there, that was flying. They really need this. Good stuff, Red Toad. This is what y'all needed. Yep, there you go. Get to second base and you'll be fine. Good stuff. This is what they needed. Now, head of the Mushroom Kingdom. There you go. And that is a double for Toad. Now they are only halfway there. Bon Jovi. Whoa, Good. Good job, Toadsworth. Good hit from Paragoomba. Is it a double for Toadsworth? Yep, he's there. His legs are still kicking. He's still got it. Blue Noki does. She got it. Well, it's out of the park, but in the wrong direction. A good hit over the face, and this may be the comeback that they may be desperately trying to look for. It really shows that they are potentially kings of the 5th inning, as the dynasties are queens of the 5th inning. As they have now scored 4 runs in total. Just in this inning alone. Peach with an effective star hit. Is it enough for a Blue Toad? It is not. Alright. This defense needs to become what they are known to be. All defense, all offense. All defense, be the defense. Shut them out. Which Shy Guy has been doing much better than Bowser Jr. Unfortunately, they don't do the closer situation that well. But a great catch from Purple Toad. Now, this is a scary aspect to be in, is bottom of the 4th, try not to get them to score, and this is who you're dealing with batting-wise. But the good thing is if you're dealing with them now, you won't have to deal with them during the 5th inning. And if they're holding up to kings of the 5th inning, right, if they don't become kings of the 5th inning, that's just rough. But if they do, they have more of an opportunity to do so. Alright, see now that they have switched. And now the final inning of the series is with us, as my dog is watching in awe of the situation. Say hi, Bibber. That's a great hit from Blue Shy Guy. Blue Toad is not able to get there. That is most likely a double. All right, Bowser up now. Are they gonna do like what they did last time? Well, he whiffed that first one, but he comes in with a dinger almost. He almost did it. Pianta with a star hit, and Hammer Bro and Dry Bones working together. The Shell Boys coming in to get a double play that was much needed to secure this sweep. I am just in utter disbelief, man. That is crazy. And obviously it's not over. Bowser Jr. actually following in his dad's footsteps every time he does a star hit. Someone in the infield is like, no. Or, no, it's only been the infield so far. And so, who is our MVP for our 3-0 champions? Hammer Bro! Let's go. Another complete wash, which to kind of spoil what happened in the last one, so they got destroyed. But they made a pretty good comeback in the fourth. But then they were like, yeah, no, we're gonna take that back. False hope. Very similar to the Dynasties versus the Smart Alex, but the difference is that the Smart Alex were the 7th seed where they did the sweep. The DK Explorers were 2nd while the Flames were 5th. So it was kind of, more likely in the cards than what happened. So our man Bowser came through with the hits, which I think he's MVP probably not just because of his hitting, but probably because, well, actually, let's see. No home runs, but how many big plays? Right? How many big plays? None. So then, let's look. So he went for 2 for 1 at 67%. No home runs. They were just running the offense, right? That is wild that they didn't do any of that. Like, they won, obviously, but no home runs. Not in this match, at least. They were just shitting on them. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. DK had one big play. He had a 9 ERA, so for someone that is a 3rd string, honestly, not bad. Now, what was the ERA? 37. But then Shy Guy wasn't messing around. He has almost a 4. So there could be a lineup change in the next coming weeks. Who knows? Let's go through their stuff one more time. Alright, they had 2 home runs, but it just wasn't enough. One was, I want to say, wow, yeah. Wow. Regardless, Hammer Bro getting his first MVP. Congratulations. And so, with that being said, another sweep, which is crazy to think about. That this is the 2nd time that someone has been swept in the opening season, which these teams are really trying to show who they are. Some of them are probably trying to, but execution isn't the greatest. But with that being said, that will wrap up today's broadcast of the DK Explorers versus the Bowser Flames. Tune in next time when we will go up. Anyways, tune in next time for whenever we see the Wario Garlics at the 3rd seed versus the Yoshi Speedstars, who are at 4th, and then the Luigi Vacuums at 6th against the Birdo Models, who are the Battle of the Underdogs. With that being said, this is your boy signing off, and I will see you next time.